Hey there. So I've been asking people why they don't get the support they need sooner. And many of them have said that it's because they thought that they were going to be re-traumatized by their experience. We can carry around the memory of what happened. We store the emotions in our bodies. And talking therapy is a lifeline for people who want to process those memories to be able to move forward with their lives. It can feel like those memories are holding us hostage almost. It can distort how we talk to other people, how we relate to other people, how we treat them, but more importantly, how we treat ourselves and the things that we say to ourselves. And it feels like we just go through the motions of life, we don't really move forward in any way. And talking therapy doesn't just focus on the past. It helps you to focus and reclaim your present moments. And one of the techniques that I use with my clients to help them process traumatic memories is it's a guided visualization technique. And we start with you. The focus is always you. And we reinforce the safe space that we've already created by using some positive affirmations. We then visualize the situation, where are you? What can you see? What can you hear? What can you smell? All those sorts of things. And we then view the situation from three different perspectives: an adult perspective, a parent perspective, and a child perspective. And we look at how each one of those would respond to the situation that we're looking at. And it's almost like being an outsider looking in on somebody else's situation, like from the outside looking in. And then once we've completed that, I then bring you back to the present moment. And I used this technique recently with one of my clients, client Jay. She had been overlooked most of her life. Her parents worked a lot, so she wasn't getting that care that she needed, and she had to look after not only herself but her siblings as well. She had to make sure they were all fed and watered and clothed. That was her responsibility. And as she got older, she realized that her confidence wasn't very high, which then made her struggle to get a job and hold down a relationship or friendship circles. So it was having a big impact on her life. And she felt quite intimidated when she went into any sort of room where there was lots of people, which then, she was quite unhappy with that. And we'd done this technique a few times on a few different situations. And the result of that was that she realized that her past doesn't define her. She learnt to love that child part of her that she hadn't loved for a long time, which then enabled her to increase in her confidence. And again, that led to her being able to get a job. Um, and things had moved on for her. The last I heard that she told me that she had been invited into a school to talk to about 300 students about the importance of self-esteem and self-confidence. So the impact of doing this little visualization has been awesome for her. It's completely changed her life. So it's a very, very powerful way to process trauma and not be re-traumatized by it. That's the important thing. Trying to do it alone or waiting until you hit crisis point is not the way to go. So if you are struggling with something, and you are ready and you want to talk about it, send me a message on here. My DMs are always open, and we'll just arrange a time to have a chat, just about what's going on and how my program can help you to process those memories and move forward with your life. All right, take care. Look forward to hearing from you soon. All right, bye.